with Jack, and we are talking about The Greatest Showman. Now, if you are a musicals fan, if you love dancing, if you love music, if you love singing, then I feel like this is for you. If you don't, then of course you're going to pan it and be like, oh, this is cheesy or whatever. But if you love the genre of musical theatre, Hugh Jackman, this is the role for him, literally. He does it so well, and he plays the character so well. He is just amazing. Zac Efron, Zendaya, all these stars, and just like even the new ones that I've not heard of, and maybe this is their starring role. You know, the bigger lady with the sort of the facial hair, the dwarf, who I think he's made to look smaller than he actually is, and that's the beauty of film, and I guess the dramatic effect that they wanted to have in this kind of circus arena. And I think that's the whole point, that they are overemphasized and over dramatized. But my gosh, so when I first saw this, I had no idea what it was, and I love that, and I've said that in some of my videos before, that I love the fact that I don't know anything about film. And when it came out at Rich Mix, I saw it on New Year's Eve or just before New Year's. No idea what it was, and was blown away. I was sat in screen 3 like I was not expecting this at all. I was not. And I think something that hit me, I mean, obviously the song This Is Me is quite a powerful song, in terms of it's just empowering. This is me kind of stuff. And as a person with disability, a person in a wheelchair, amputee, this kind of idea that it's okay to be who you are, and to have it justified on screen with song and dance and stuff like this, I just felt very connected to this film, to the story, to its narrative, to its characters, and being ostracized for being who you are. I mean, I don't think I've experienced sort of prejudice in a sense, but there's always something in the back of your mind as a wheelchair user. Oh, is that person being nice to me because I'm a nice person, or because I'm in a wheelchair, or because I have an obvious disability, or because you can see that I only have half a leg? Do you know what I mean? So there's this idea that in the back of your head, are people being the way they are because they have to, because society tells them they have to, because they are, and likewise the opposite, that people are they dismissive, or they're not very forthcoming, or they don't want to talk to you, and is it because you have a disability, you have one leg, So I think a film like this really brings together this idea of solidarity through indifference, celebrating difference, and the fact that you are who you are, and you are beautiful, and you are talented, and you are special, and you are supposed to be celebrated. And in a way, I think there's a critic within the storyline, and he sort of describes them as a circus, and P. Barnum is the creator of the sort of circus idea, and it was just amazing to watch. And just because obviously he's taking it to the extreme, to be like, yes, this is a circus, this is this, and really owning the fact that they are different, and that's how they're going to be recognized, and that's how they will be celebrated. So I really enjoyed the film. Totally watch it. Like I said, if you're a film of the genre, if you're a fan of the genre, definitely watch it. Even if you're not, maybe it might change your mind, and or maybe it might push you over the edge and be like, nope, don't like it. So yeah, for sure. Like I said, I left the cinema like, yes, I need to get this soundtrack, I need to get this film. When is it coming out on any streaming services? When is it coming out on DVD? When is it coming out on Blu-ray? And when it did come out on streaming services, I think we got it on Sky, and it came with a sing-along version. Oh my gosh. And for the longest time I didn't know the beginning words of the song, so it had that really big intro, da 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 da, and I had no idea what the words were, and it was just nice to actually know what the words were and to sing along to it. But yeah, totally give it a watch. And this has been me, LauraDReviews, just my reactions, just my opinions, and in no way, shape or form I'm trying to give away any storylines, so that's what you'll see in store for the next one. So I've got to say, the dance numbers and the musical numbers, one, so catchy, and two, so beautiful. I think Rewrite the Stars, watch out for it. Zac Efron and Zendaya, you know, I'm a bit of a Zac Efron fan. I say Zac Efron fan because he's relatively beautiful, right? And seeing their relationship is really beautiful, and just the idea of it was amazing. This, just because she's black, or just because her family was black, she was being ostracized for that time, and it's quite telling of time. But it makes me laugh how the dance moves, they're quite modern and stuff, but it's of a different time. So I don't know if any of those moves were developed, or maybe they were and we don't know. But it just made me laugh to see sort of, for me, modern sort of contemporary mixed with hip-hop, mixed with musical theatre type stuff, of a time that perhaps was, maybe those moves weren't, I don't know actually, maybe they were. Like I said, it's quite, and stuff like that you can forgive because it's the time, it's in keeping with the whole genre, right? And you sort of forgive her for being not sort of like honest to the time or true to the time. And that's not important. That's not what's important. It's the feeling that it creates. It's the feeling that it, that is emoted through these characters, through these actors and stuff. But yeah, and then the dynamic between the main characters, so Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron, and you feel it, quite emotional and stuff. Not emotional, but there's definitely a feeling that you're like. And so Jen Lindley, I know her as Jen Lindley from Dawson's Creek, where she started, I guess. So the main female, his wife, I knew her from, I remember watching her in Dawson's Creek and being like, she is the token blonde, right? And throughout her career, Michelle Williams, throughout her career, she's played different roles and has really come into her own, and I feel probably the most successful out of that cast of 4 from Dawson's Creek. And successful, I mean not famous, well that too, but in terms of the roles that she's played over the years, that they've been diverse and they've been they've been deep and stuff. So I mean, like Joshua Jackson, he sort of but I mean, like, I've seen him, in the places that I've seen him, The Affair, wow, that is an amazing TV show. Well, I say amazing, like, I think it dipped in season 3 and stuff, but whatever, I think he did well in The Affair. and he sort of did some teen films after Dawson's Creek, but you know. Anyway, Joey Potter, I want Katie Holmes, married Tom Cruise. So, not that it was doomed to fail, but obviously she did stuff like, she did the first Batman Begins, and I think, see now I don't know if it's a theory or something I heard, that perhaps she couldn't do the next sort of films because one, she got pregnant, or two, Tom Cruise wouldn't allow it. And those are my fan theories. But yeah, and then Dawson Leary, the star of the show, supposedly. I don't think he was. To be fair, I think Pacey was the star of the show, but never mind. But I think Dawson, he ended up being on One Tree Hill as an inflated version of the Dawson character, but just as a twisted sort of 30-something version of himself, which is quite funny. But not seen him in much apart from like some football film, or again, no, I don't know. Anyway, Michelle Williams, wow, who knew she could sing and dance, basically. And it was great to see her and the dynamic between her and Hugh Jackman. And like I said, I mean, perhaps I was IMDbing, or I was sort of Googling these actors and their age differences, and that shit doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't matter. I'll cut that out. But yeah, it doesn't matter, because the relationship, the dynamic between them, just like Zendaya and Zac Efron, there's 10 years difference. They were both on sort of Nickelodeon High School Musical type programs on Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon, or you know, some sort of kids channel. Anyway, but yeah, it's just see it because it's great, and it will uplift you. And I don't care what you say if you don't like musicals, but the songs will definitely make you feel something. Even if it's hate for the genre, it'll make you feel something. And you can't deny that these actors, these dancers are incredibly skilled, incredibly talented. So don't knock musicals. No, I'm joking. Now you think what you want, and definitely give it a watch.